Hi, and welcome to Screwing Back. Today, we're going to be talking about nouns and verbs.
Nerbs.
I was in Coles the other day, and the advert came over the PA, and it said, the more you shop, the more you Coles. That doesn't mean anything, because they've tried to make Coles a verb. Coles isn't a verb. What does it mean, Brandon? What is a Coles?
By making it a verb, like they want you. I mean, even things like Sonic, which is annoying, makes more sense because their ad is this is how you Sonic, and then they have pictures of Sonic.
See, I've forgotten what Sonic is again.
Fast food.
Ah.
So it's like, this is how you Sonic, and then they show you all like the just awful stuff that they made. So
Someone taking a dump.
yeah, well, yeah, that's ultimately how you Sonic.
No, because the Coles thing doesn't work because it's just lazy advertising. All they're trying to do is replace any sort of thoughtful slogan with their name.
The slogans.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
I was in Coles the other day and I pressed one of those "Please help me" buttons. I didn't realise it announced this over the entire PA system. Staff required at this one. I walked off because I didn't actually want any help. I just wanted to push the button. But
Does a giant steel grate drop down over top of you?
The staff were really confused because they clearly no one actually ever pushes these buttons. And for 5 solid minutes, this announcement was going on. Staff needed at women's wear, and the staff were all like, "What does that mean? Where do we go?"
So nobody knew what it meant. Like nobody's ever pressed that button before.
I don't know. Maybe because there weren't any customers around that they didn't realise they didn't want help. It was awkward. It was better. That's how I Coles.
Yeah.
Caused confusion.
Coles havoc.
Oi! You said you don't like Bing.
Yeah, well, I don't like Bing either because Microsoft has taken their search engine, Bing, which is bizarrely named as it is, but they want to do the same thing that happened naturally with Google and turn Bing into a verb where you'd be like, oh, I'll Bing that, I'll Bing this, I'll Bing everything.
I'm binging all over the place.
Yeah, gotta control him. He bings everything. I can't stop him from binging.
See, Google worked because it happened naturally and because it wasn't like onomatopoeic or like some weird euphemism. Companies are doing it because it happened to Google and they're like, oh, that's awesome, their company name is so recognizable, we can do that. But the problem with Bing is it does sound rude.
Yeah. How can you actually say, like Microsoft wants you to say, like, oh, I'm gonna Bing that. Like, what? I would Sonic on my way to Kohl's. Maybe if I couldn't figure out where, I'd Bing it so I could find out where it is. I'll Bing Sonic, do some Sonic.
Let's make some other companies into verbs. Clearly, you are allowed to nowadays.
Well, I mean, you could do it with any company. Kohl's has.
It's true. Clearly, there aren't any rules about this.
There is zero reason Kohl's should be a verb because it doesn't. They've not even replaced a normal thing with it.
I said IKEA should be a verb.
It should
because IKEA sounds like idea. And that's why they should use it, because they could actually put it in. This is my brilliant idea I'm sharing with the world.
Yeah.
Then you could have, oh no, this is terrible. I've got a good IKEA. And then there'd be cheap quality furniture.
To go along with their cheap advertising.
Hey! But it's when companies do it themselves it gets a little bit creepier, because it's like they're like really trying to force it.
Yeah.
Jinx. Do you do that here?
We do.
Excellent.
Except usually you stop when you're about like 12.
Fair enough. I think we're finished.
A wrap. Stay tuned.